Esplin.com and
Haley with Type Affiliated.
We are so excited to be talking about a fun new tool, the WRM Memory Keeper's Laser Square. And it actually wasn't even made with calligraphers in mind.
It was made mostly for scrapbookers.
Yeah, so
doing that kind of thing.
Line things up and get them all square and aligned. But it has a really great use for calligraphers.
Yeah, we found all kinds of good things about this product. It's been really fun to try out and use, and we're going to tell you about it.
Pros, it is small. You can take it apart, put it away. So you don't have to have a whole big bulky room in order to just store this one particular thing.
And the obvious pro, no erasing. Since it's got lasers and it lines stuff up, you do not have to grid things out beforehand.
So there's the slider writer, and then there's the phantom reflections liner. Both use slightly different technology. The slider writer, it's really harsh with the laser, like it's really strong. The laser isn't as strong, so it's easier on the eyes. And because it's not a phantom liner, it's a lot easier on the eyes. You're not looking into something dark. So that's really nice. I haven't noticed any fatigue, so that was really good.
Another really nice thing about this, especially in calligraphy, we see that left-handed people are sometimes at a disadvantage with a lot of the stuff being made. But the way that this kind of can take apart and you can move it the way you want to makes it so it's ambidextrous. So whether you're left-handed or right-handed, it can accommodate your needs, and it's not a problem.
Yeah, it works really well on thick and dark paper, which is very nice. There's also a grid that comes with it, so you can align nice squares. And I like working on a grid. It just helps me see where things are.
Absolutely.
So it's nice.
Another nice thing is it's got kind of a soft work surface, just like a cutting board, which makes it easy when you're writing. You don't get weird lines and things like that.
The laser itself doesn't jiggle. So I mentioned the slider writer before, and I felt like the laser would always just go out of alignment. If I bumped or nicked anything, it would just go out of line. And all of a sudden, I don't know where my line was, and so my line ended up being all over the place. So it's nice. It doesn't jiggle. It's actually very stable. And you actually have a 12 by 12 surface. I tend to work mostly in 8.5 by 11 sizing or smaller. So you have plenty of room to move around.
Yep.
Which is really good.
Now we're going to go over some of the things that weren't as awesome. It's still a good product, but there were a few things that we had issues with.
Yes. Right out of the box, I noticed, first off, 9-volt battery. I mean, that's kind of a bummer. Thankfully, we had plenty of 9-volt batteries on hand. You need 2 if you want to use the top and the side. And then, as soon as I put it together, I noticed the lasers weren't perfectly aligned with the grid. Slightly off.
And luckily there is a grid so that you can check, so that you don't get all the way through a project just to realize things are a little bit off. But that was a problem. So if you're using it, make sure you're watching that.
Another con is that you can't change the angle. So like I mentioned before, it came slightly misaligned. I couldn't tweak it to align it up perfectly. I feel like that's almost like a wish list thing. Where it would be nice if it was adjustable. So then that would actually make the vertical a little bit more useful, because then the vertical line I could use more as an angle line and I could adjust it based on my style.
Another thing that I thought would have been really helpful is that this laser thing gives us a horizontal line, which is great to serve as a baseline for writing. But if you're trying to make all your letters the same height, it really doesn't help you there, because you're still kind of left in the dark about how high you need to do all your letters to make them the same. It would be really nice, again, a wish list item, to have maybe 2 lines, 2 guides, and keep your letters in between. But again, if you're not doing lettering, not a big deal.
Overall, I feel like it's a really great product. MSRP is $80. I've seen it for $60, give or take, at John Neal and Paper and Ink Art. So check the description below if you'd like to check that product out. It's really pretty great. Definitely, in my personal opinion, blows the slider writer out of the water.
It's a good tool, doesn't take up a lot of room, and can really be a helpful resource with a lot of your projects.
So thank you so much for watching. Hope you stick around, stay tuned. Every Monday, new videos uploaded. And check us out. I'm on Instagram at Melissafer and at CalligraphyORG.
And I'm at Type Affiliated.
So check us out and subscribe, comment if you have any other questions, and stay tuned.
Thanks for watching.